downtown Toronto and the Rogers Center, the home of this edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Atlanta Braves and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball is next. Marcus Stroman gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, remember, guys, he's a young pitcher, still garnering a lot of experience, and he has a lot of upside. If he continues to improve, he's going to be around this league for a very long time. I can't wait to watch him in this one.
Ender Inciarte heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
The left fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Stroman's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game?
And from his perspective on the mound, I think that's exactly where he wanted to throw that pitch. You can see it's tailing down and out of the strike zone, but he just sticks his bat out there and winds up taking it the other way.
Here's Eric Ibar now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. First curveball of the day for him, and likely not the last.
No, he's got a good one. There's no doubt about that. He'll start it on the hip versus righties, and he'll backdoor it to lefties. Two different locations, but equally effective.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Yeah, it looks like these guys mean business. Back-to-back singles here to start the ball game. They want to put as much pressure on this guy as they can early on.
Freddie Freeman steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first, so this is a big opportunity right now.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Steve?
Well, I think it's going to be really important to understand the pitcher that they're facing and make the adjustments as the game goes along. If this guy's in the zone, then be aggressive. Go up there hacking. But if he's trying to be effectively wild within the strike zone, then you got to be a little more patient and work the count.
Nick Markakis is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, kind of strangely, Holiday has a bit of a reputation for rewarding the high strike. And that can really upset the hitters sometimes because the pitcher isn't usually trying to throw it there. So we'll see if any of that shows up.
Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Tulowitzki ranges to his right. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Just a simple ground ball right here, but that's going to do the trick. And that puts our first run on the board here on the RBI groundout.
Kelly Johnson is in to try and get that second run of the inning across, as he'll have a runner at third now with 2 away.
Yeah, 1 run's good, but you don't want to leave that guy stranded at third base. It'd be clutch right here if you could get him in somehow.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Men on third with 2 down. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. A two-run blast to straightaway right field as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
When you have a hitter down in the count like that, you got to bury him or at least get him to chase something out of the zone. That pitch is way too hittable, and he pays for it. Just an enormous mistake, and now he's so upset with himself.
Nick Swisher will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
Hit sharply on the ground. Donaldson's there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first inning coming up from Rogers Center. It's now 3-0 Atlanta. Julio Teheran gets the starting assignment for the Braves. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, what makes him difficult, the fact that he throws 2 different types of fastballs. He's got that 4-seamer, and then he's got that 2-seamer that runs in on the hitter sometimes. Very difficult to attack both.
Troy Tulowitzki comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Troy Tulowitzki.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind 0-2 now.
Boy, that curve of his is so darn tough, especially right on the heels of that fastball. It's 20 miles an hour slower, and it dips down hard at the end.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, there's only a few guys that can swing it and flip it like Joey Bats, Jose Bautista. He works hard at his craft, and he really knows what works for him at the plate.
Now to the plate, Josh Donaldson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In there, strike 1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Oh, and he botches it.
And if you're going to work away with a 2-seam fastball, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. Here, as you can see, he starts it on the corner, so you know what's going to happen. It's going to leak right back out over the heart of the plate. And that's a mistaken location, pure and simple.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Played on the backhand. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. Throw on to Freeman is low, but Freddie able to dig it out. A nice play there. And with that, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, Freddie Freeman may not be the best at his position defensively, but he is very reliable. He makes all the routine plays. He's going to pick a few here and there. Somebody that you really like to have over at first base.
Edwin Encarnacion is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. They trail it here 3-0. A.J. Pierzynski makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Stroman steps into the windup. First pitch on its way. Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit here to open up the second.
Yeah, the first inning was no picnic, and now he's already in trouble again here in the second. He hadn't looked all that sharp so far, and he's in danger of really putting his guys behind the 8 ball early.
Stepping in now, Jace Peterson, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And if he swung at that first one, no reason not to go up there again.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. High in the air and deep to left center field. Saunders going back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Now that we have a chance, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts, so we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Michael Bourne is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and one away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably going to take a gapper to get him home.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now.
Well, here it is again. Look at him just bury this one right at the letters. And you can see it. He got him to pull off the swing a bit and just pop it straight up.
Here's Ender Inciarte. As he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Braves 3, the Jays nothing. Leading off the inning, Chris Colabello, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Chris Colabello.
Into the windup and the pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And taken in out there for the first out.
Batting sixth, catcher, Russell Martin.
At the plate, Russell Martin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Yeah, I think this was a changeup that just hung a little bit too much in the strike zone. Let's take another look at it here. Normally, you want this thing to sort of run out of steam and dip on its way out of the zone. But he starts this one up a little bit too high. And to be honest, he's pretty lucky that this one stayed in the ballpark.
Michael Saunders is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
It just overmatched him there. It's a 1-2 fastball, and this is right by him. Absolutely no contest.
Standing in now, Kevin Pillar. Chop foul right at home plate at strike one. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
You've got options here, so you don't need to go after this guy if you don't want to.
2 out here and a runner at second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Freeman is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. They trail in this one 3-0. A nice daytime shot there from one of the many marinas here in Toronto as we're set to go in the 3rd inning of this one. Eric Ibar is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd.
Eric Ibar.
Down the third baseline. Backhanded. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
That's not an easy play down there at third base. You see him have to go to the backhand side there, looks it into his glove, and then makes that strong throw all the way across the diamond for the out.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Tulowitzki takes it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Braves retired on just 4 pitches, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Leading off the inning, Ryan Goins. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Second baseman, Ryan Goins.
Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1.
Yeah, and when you're looking to run up and catch him by surprise, you're hoping it's going to be a fastball. Because when you get an off-speed pitch, it really kind of throws your timing off.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
This play right here is all about getting a great read and a good angle on the ball when it's hit. Great jump, runs it down, and that saves extra bases.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Looking at Tulowitzki up there, you can't help but think of all the honors that have come his way, despite some pretty significant injury setbacks. A perennial all-star, a gold glover, a silver slugger award winner. This guy can do it all when he's healthy.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. We all remember when Tulowitzki was traded from the Rockies to the Blue Jays late July of 2015. Seemed weird at the time not seeing him in a Colorado uniform, but it really didn't take him that long to make the transition.
No, it didn't. In his first game in a Blue Jays uniform, he went 3 for 5 with a home run, 2 doubles, 3 RBIs, and 3 runs scored. Now, that's the way you make a first impression.
Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Tehran's ready. Here's the first pitch. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Yeah, that's a 2-out hit here in the 3rd inning. Maybe just a little something to get this guy out of his early comfort zone and put him into the stretch.
Jose Bautista will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
But now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Blue Jays held in check, still down 3-0. Kelly Johnson is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Leading off for the Braves, third baseman number 24, Kelly Johnson.
Sent on the ground out to second. Goins has got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
And
that's a good guy to take care of on 1 pitch, especially on a swing like that.
Striding into the box, Nick Swisher. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Slider. Oh, look out, as that one just about took his nose off.
And the way these guys have been swinging at everything, I'm surprised he didn't go after that one, too.
1 out, nobody on. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Looking up is Saunders. See you later, over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo home run by Nick Swisher. And the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
I'll tell you what, there is no better feeling for a hitter after being backed off the plate than to turn around and do this on the next pitch. That is just the ultimate. You think you can intimidate me? Think again.
Into the box now, A.J. Pierzynski.
A.J.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Lined hard toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
In now, Jace Peterson, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Tulowitzki for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Toronto after this. Edwin Encarnacion is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Markakis sprinting after it, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. The throw into second. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
Up next,
Pretty fortunate he was able to keep this ball fair. This is pretty close down the line. You see it winding up, one hopping the wall down there, and that allows him to cruise into second with two bases.
Into the box, Chris Colabello, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Russell Martin now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. chop foul at the plate, strike one. Teheran sets. Here's the 1-1. And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. As well they should.
High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Markakis to the track, to the wall. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A two-run shot off the bat of Russell Martin. And the Blue Jays have cut the deficit to 4-2 now.
And this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael Saunders.
Here's Michael Saunders now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Standing in now, Kevin Pillar. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Oh, and he misses it. The tag, and he is called out, trying for 2. Bad decision.
Well, you know, he does have a long way to go to get to this ball, but geez, once you get there, catch it. I think he's going to tell you that he should have caught that ball, and the official scorer, he's going to agree with him, too. He's going to get smacked with an error.
Stepping in now, Ryan Goins.
Nope, ball 1.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There's Peterson. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. We're back to Rogers Center following this break. Michael Bourne heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Center fielder, number 2, Michael Bourne.
Stroman looks in. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Pilar. He's there and records the first out.
Yeah, jumping on the first pitch of the inning there. Gave it a pretty good ride, but in the end, winds up being a pretty routine first out.
Ender Inciarte steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing. Oh, and he misses it. And this will find the wall down near the 328 sign. So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in E7. So a runner on second with one down now, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Eric Ibar. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Here comes the first pitch. Hey now.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, the pitchers have the right to work inside.
4 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Well, we'll take a look at this pitch again. It's a high fastball, and there really aren't too many options here. Pretty much all you can do is try to slap that thing the other way. Just a good piece of opposite field hitting there.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Swing, and he popped him up, and that will not score the run from third. Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there? They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's 5-2.
Well, that 2-out hit there makes that air loom extra large now. You got to make sure you get this next guy before this inning gets any further out of control.
Here's Kelly Johnson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Well, you know, guys, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 80% of the batters he's faced, but he hasn't been able to get things done. He's not pitching well, and we're into the middle innings of this game now.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Saunders is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Braves on top, 5-2. Leading off the inning, Troy Tulowitzki, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Line towards center field. Bourne is right there, 1 down.
First pitch swinging here to start the inning, and he didn't waste any time waiting for his pitch. He got it right there. Just hit it right at somebody.
Josh Donaldson digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Josh Donaldson is, of course, one of the greatest players in the game today. But before he was a pro, he had a really nice college career at Auburn, the same program that has turned out other greats such as Frank Thomas, Bo Jackson, and Timmy Hudson. Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. You still come after him now on 2-0?
I think you have to be a little careful, but yeah, I don't think you can just give up on him.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Yeah, this is good patience here to work it to 3-1, especially after the two quick outs. You know, if nothing else, you buy your pitcher a little more time to catch his breath.
There's Ibar. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail 5-2. Aaron Luke will get the call here as he'll start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 62, Aaron Luke.
Nick Swisher will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
And now he gets to face some fresh meat. He's already got one homer in this game, remember.
Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Grounded down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
For Atlanta, catcher, A.J. Pierzynski.
A.J. Pierzynski will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul. Strike one. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here and you'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you got to be ready to try and turn on something.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Pierzynski is retired, 2 down now.
Number 8.
Oh, this one could have been trouble. But that's a nice play behind the plate to clear himself of the runner and then make a good throw on to first base to get the put out.
In now, Jace Peterson. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike one. Line drive to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. Around second. He'll try for third. And he'll get in there safely.
Center fielder, number 2.
Well, this is all about risk-reward here. It's spectacular if you get a glove on it. If not, you got to get up off the deck and chase it down.
Michael Bourne at the plate now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Saunders racing back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More from Toronto in just a moment.